Alright, welcome back to Epic Auto Towers Ascension 1 Inferno Tower is what we're going to be playing. Start with removal token. Yes, please let us in. Get to use that. Ooh, well tower. I do want a well tower. Tower Promises does do good damage early. And what if we were just to have them buff each other? It's not what you would think to be like perfectly ideal. I'm going to save this mana rather than buff somebody. I just need to not lose crowns in these early rounds. And most of the towers aren't that great early. They need to get synergies going. So I need the Tower Promises to just buff each other. Although it'd be nice if a Sulfur Tower in between them. I want to go... What if I was... Oh, sorry. Essentially, one allows these things to appear. Gain 4 hit points when you buy a tower at the price of 0. Triggers one time around. Prevents from having more than 11 mana. I'm kind of going for a mana situation right now. So what if we were just to not do that? And... I think we should be good for round 2 here with the Tower Promises buffing each other. They are useful. I have 2 removal tokens, so I can move things. And I split these well towers. That way, I think I can get more. Because if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, that would give me more mana than just having like a stack of 3. Maybe. Don't have Root Tower. A Chaos Tower for rerolls is good, but I need to like be a bit more strategic here. Get the Well Tower. And Ration Tower, no. Let's just end our turn and wait. I think the Tower Promise... Honestly, this is just good learning to see how far 2 Tower of Promises can get us through. Like, how many rounds does a double Tower Promises get us through? 3? 4? 5? Just useful to know. Useful to know. We're already... Sorry, 3 already. I could do another Tower Promises. All Towers of... I mean, at this point, just I have to. I'm legally obligated. I have no other choice. Maybe there's some synergy for that. I don't know. I can't re-roll. Save my mana, I guess, for like if a rare pops up. But I mean, at this point, I'm contractually obligated to see how far I can go, just going all in on these Towers of Promises. I need a Chaos Tower for re-rolls. I'm realizing would be pretty good for us, actually. I mean, another one, kind of. I mean, again, the law requires it, so I must do what I must do. I could remove one in the middle and put a Sulfur Tower in there. I'll need to find a way to get... I need the Cauldron set up to get potions, though, and that's not going to work. So, no. Honestly, at this point, Mana Infusion you, because I'm drowning in mana. Give you a little +9/+9. It's kind of... It takes your... this and gives it to you guys kind of random how much hit points and damage you got. That time it happened to be even, but this is pretty good for us. We are murking these guys. That little damage bonus was pretty nice. How are we going to beat that final boss, though? I feel like you're going to be tough. More stats. That could help a bit. Rarity upgraded might be nice. More mana. Tower. Let's go for rarity upgraded. No, if it doesn't roll past something I do want. And Pot Tower. That I'm looking for. I don't think it is. I do want a Chaos Tower for rerolls. And then we can work on leveling you, because you're the big boy. Oh, maybe buffing this one so buffs both of you? I'm not sure. Depends how much like hit points that you get from a buff, right? We will see. I mean, it's pretty good stats. It only takes out 2, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not bad. Although, I'm not sure how I'm going to scale. I need to get through this area and the second area, just based off of this. The third area, you can kind of rely on the other towers that get introduced. Chaos Tower rerolls, nice. Spire Tower, wish I got any earlier. We can do this, and that gets more rerolls, and you buff yourself more over time. Save my mana for now, I think. I mean, so far, we're getting pretty far. Just Towers of Promises is getting me through the early game rather nicely. Here, 10-5's not bad. I need to get them leveled up a bit more so they buff each other more would be good. The rerolls from the Chaos Tower will help with that. I mean, yeah, we're doing alright. I don't know how it's going to do against the boss, though, is my concern. I need more well towers for more mana as well. What is this? Permanent hit point bonus? I can't put any more down. I can remove something if I really wanted to. I think I'd rather just roll it down here. Well tower. More mana. Chaos Tower. Then save the rest. The whole thing with the Inferno Tower is its ability to infuse mana. But I feel like a lot of times it's better not to. I'd rather have the reroll feature like the other one does. It's very situational when you want to like infuse, but I mean, there's like a few builds where it could be pretty good. We're doing nicely against here. And yeah, we're doing great. Survived longer that wave. All the mana. Glutton Tower. I want to see what you changed. Work on the Chaos Tower, so you buff yourself more. Keep you going. Portal Tower. I think we're fine here. Let's just save my mana for instead of re-rolling. That's what we're going to do. And I need to get more Tower Promises to level you guys up more. It could be good. When that boss comes in with 100 damage, 100 health, do I have to take him down? Let's just estimate here. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40-ish, 50. It's not looking good. I mean the buffs as well. No, yeah, it's not looking good from taking that boss down. I need more buffs. I need more Towers of Promises. Yeah, I need to be strong here. Tower Promise. You only got an extra 3/3 for doing that. It would have been better to buff you then. Roll it down. And I could buff yourself, would not be terrible, rather than re-rolling a bunch. Let's go mana re-roll. Drover, Cursed Tower. What's this? What's this one? The nearest malicious tower on the left and the right gain annoyance, but they have to be malicious. Trickster Tower. Let's just buff us. And hopefully that 17 hit. Hopefully the boss has less than 17 hit points when they get to us. I'm doubtful about it. I think as many well towers as I want. Invest a bit much in the well towers. I think you might beat us here. That's fine. We run him back. Yeah, we run him back again. We try again, and maybe don't meme quite so hard. Let's go ahead and go again. Ascension 1. Play you. Token up arrow. First, malicious. We could go for a malicious build. Yeah, let's go for a malicious build. Here on Ascension 1. So the Tower of Debt. X equals -6, gives -6 mana to begin the round, then X increased by 1. So it's an investment. It eats my mana at the start, but eventually it pays off if I can last long enough, so that could be good. I could literally use that instead of well towers, and it'd be good after a while. At the end of a turn, gets all towers +2 damage and takes away 2 hit points from all towers. Ooh. Won't that destroy itself? Cannot lure below 1. Doesn't work in towers. His hit point is 1. -3 towers tower. I don't think I want you early. That's kind of gross. Let's do you. Let's do Tower of Debt. Let's do, I mean, just do it, I guess. That's what we got it for, right? We do this. And, I mean, can we even go in the negative? I don't know. Let's save some more mana just in case. Oh, it also buffs my Inferno Tower's damage, but also lowers his hit points, so that's problematic in its own way. Yeah. This could be... So we're going for like a glass cannon build. The annoyance we get... Oh, that's rough. Only getting 2 to pull from. Alright, let's go... Do I want a Sulfur Tower? Applies poison. I want... Cerberus will pass. You are eating away 5 mana each round, but you'll start gaining mana. The problem right now isn't mana. The problem is a Berserk Tower. Let me only have 2 to pull from. You were doing okay. How'd you survive that? Oh, because no damage. Another Tower Promise on the other side of it. Sure. You could be good for re-rolling. But what if I get something that absorbs roots? I could put something here and a root here and get like the root... Like, it feels like the Inferno Tower is all about absorbing roots. It seems like it's a really big deal to it. So maybe I want to save room for that, and... I don't want the root now. Insolent Tower. If permanently removed from the field, it returns to a random empty free space in a moment, retaining 80% of stats. I don't have much to buff its stats, so I don't really want it. I could get the root now, but if I don't get something that, like, eats the root, because the root spreads, I can put it here, next turn's here, next turn's here, and then all my spots are filled, I can't put anything else down. So, you don't put the root down until you have the thing that absorbs the root, is how it works. And again, I didn't get the thing that absorbs the root. I could use my mana to buff somebody. You're still eating mana. I can save it for now. Could get like a rare or something. I need to... The Berserk Tower limiting my towers by 3 is agony. Is it worth it? But it is buffing my stats across the board a lot. So that has its own value. And... Yeah, but we still lose a crown here, so it's not the best. Life is a resource. We can get more. Update... no, this one. +1 tower in the store each round. That's going to offset you a little bit. Cauldron Tower is great because you will eat the root, and every time you eat a root you get +2/+2, and you give Vigor Potions, Rejuvenation Elixirs, not that big of a deal. The potions are just to feed to other people. I can feed the potions to Sulfur Tower. That works perfectly. That's exactly what I want. And I can also work on leveling you, which I should have done all along. I think I missed a chance to do it a couple times. I should probably try to not die here. Let's make you a bit better. Make you a bit better. Oh, the minus hit points from the Berserk Tower is rough. That Berserk armor eating us from the inside. We'll have to deal with it, I guess. Let's get the root, could help a bit. No, we lose another crown here. The Berserk Tower was not it. Maybe we can salvage this. Now we go again. Well, I can't reroll. Guess work on this. Work on this. Need to get that root. There's the damage buff a bit. You only give all towers plus 2 damage. But you're not. You didn't give him plus 2 damage. You're only giving some towers plus 2 damage. This text is wrong. At the end of a tower, gives all towers plus 2 damage. It's not. It's only giving some towers plus 2 damage. The text is wrong. It's worse than you thought. All right, we go again. We go again. Yeah. Plus 1 hit points. One-time permanent bonus. That's okay. 2 Ram Towers, minus 2 monsters. Star token. This is not... I don't know what to get more of for the Star token to make that worth. I need to, like, know it better before I use that. Don't know what the good stuff is. Prism Tower is the thing you want with this, because it gets double the infusion value. You need the well for mana. Question. You only want to have 1 Prism Tower, because you want to infuse to 1. So what if we did... like a nice Prism Tower right here. I can't afford both. Why can't I afford both? I had 11. I spent 5. I spent 3. That's 8. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah. So, you know, it's whatever. We'll live. But yeah, I should have just bought those and let's skip the well, I guess. Save mana. You're 5/5. That's nice. Deals with them. I guess we didn't need the minus 2 reduction monsters. The Prism Tower. Another well tower. We'll stack it for now. Janitor permanently removes a tower from the field at the start of the round, except for the 3 leftmost tower. If it does that, gives 1 mana and 1 hit point. That doesn't feel that good. I guess it's a way to get rid of roots, but all it does is give me 1 mana and 1 hit points for moving tower. It costs more than to put the tower down. That doesn't seem very good. Cerberus Tower, do I want you? I do. Sulfur Tower has... Sulfur Tower's potential. I don't know. I could do a Ration Tower on you. And slowly working at giving you more rations for hit points. We want to infuse the heck out of Prism Tower is what we want to do. But a Ration Tower to slowly buff it is good. But yeah, we want to like save our mana to buff you and just make you crazy. A Chaos Tower for rerolls is good. This, giving more rations is good. And then just work on doing this because you get double value. Yeah. That 2 should have given me a total like, you know, 1/1 or, you know, 2/0 or something, but instead it gave me 2/2. Double the value. Ration Tower will buff hit points. You'll also buff yourself over time. It takes time. It has, once it hits 5, it gets plus 5 hit points. It's a bit of investment. You are, I don't know why I would ever want you. And I'm going to pass actually on all this. Buff you again. Look at that. +8, +6 is crazy. Could have rerolled to get more well towers. Would not be terrible. Then again, making you into an absolute monster. Here's a problem. You need to be so big to deal with the guy who comes at like 100. And you're not going to get that big. That's the problem. Unless I just keep juicing you up. I would need, like, this needs to be like an 80/80 to get that monster down to size. Maybe more, actually. That 100 guy is no joke on the Inferno. I need to figure out what the heck beats him. It might not be a juiced up Prism Tower. We might be doing the Prism Tower a bit early for dealing with that guy. Just like, I need like an annoyance or something. Plus 10 damage, plus 10 hit points. Honestly, that might be the difference to get past that boss. Sulfur Tower. Ifrit Tower. I just want to infuse you. I'm just gonna keep infusing you. And hopefully get another well tower soon. If we can get him down to... I mean... I need 80 damage in here. And 81 damage and we're fine, right? I think? Or 82, maybe? You guys... we're gonna be fine here because we're strong. Strong Inferno Tower is strong. They get stronger as turns go by. And, I mean, this does give +3/+3. But this gives, you know, I could just 3 mana on it gives it equivalent of 6 stats, right? The 3743 is crazy. Prism Tower has very little chill. That is good. I just need to get... It's just not juicing up fast enough to deal with the guy who's 100-100. This is more like you deal with the second area kind of thing. What are you? Gains 4 hit points when you buy a tower with a price of 0. Triggers 1 time per round. Prevents from having more than 11 mana. I'm not getting more than 11 mana right now. Spire Tower. Honestly, when in doubt, commit. When in doubt, commit. The Chaos Tower. The problem with the Chaos Tower is it's not giving itself a lot of attack. I need you to have more attack. Your hit points doesn't really benefit me a whole lot. You guys are getting surprisingly far past my guy there. And what can I do with that big boy? Need something with a shield. Look how much. And this really helps. The prism, baby. Give him the prism. I don't know. 51, 53, 57, 56 damage is not enough. He's gonna have too much hit points left. He's crazy strong, this guy. That's just the first boss. There's gotta be some way that... I need something that gives the Prism Tower just one instance of annoyance. Would be enough to beat this boss. Oh, how do I beat you? How do I beat you? Smelter, you're coming a bit late. I could have used you a long time ago. Your common didn't even show up till round 10. Adds an Iron Tower to Tower Store. I don't really care right now. I don't know, man. We kind of just need to hope that works. I don't think it's going to work. I could have skipped this and skipped this and just gone all in on the Prism Tower. Yeah, 41, I don't think it's going to happen here. No, you get us right here. We could run it back and try to not just go all in on the Prism and hope to get more mana towers. If, you know, we actually get that again. Removal token. Canned token. Receives canned food. Round 1 and 2, minus 2 towers. That's kind of nasty thing, though. In the first round, the starting tower replaced with Cauldron Tower, which means you don't want your starting tower replaced because you need it for mana. You can go 10 rounds without getting Well Tower. You don't ever want to replace your starting tower. Cauldron Tower's not worth it. Among the dwarfs defeating boss, guaranteed to be a discount voucher. It's not bad. Give me the removal tokens, though. Man, I'll tell you what, that starting music is crazy with it. Alright, we need to not die here. I can get 3 towers. I'd want to get the 2 Well Towers, but it could cost me. We put them separate because that helps us win these early waves. And I kind of like what I want here. Chaos Tower for re-rolling, I guess. And just hope to heck that we don't lose this wave, but we might. Okay, you one-shot them. You trade. You trade. We beat this guy, and we will be... this guy here. It will be good this round. Okay. I need something with some stats, though, please. Alright, so we have you. You're a 3/6. Anytime I buy a Malicious Tower, it gets +4 hit points once per round, so it gets lots of hit points, but it only has 3 damage. It just seems bad. It just seems bad. I don't want it. You're probably pretty good to have, I think. Put you out there. And... honestly, I think I roll for Well Towers, if it can. No dice. Alright. You cost more I can afford. I can work on leveling my, you right there. And work on leveling you. Call that good. Alright, the Tower Promise is kind of like the equivalent of the Guardian Tower from the first deck. Kinda need them quite a lot. Alright, that's good. Yeah, Tower Promise is pretty big. We need the Chaos Tower for rerolls. This game just doesn't really work very well without rerolls. There's the Well Towers, thank you. Bit of this. I could get this leveled up by, frankly, I want the extra mana every turn. Beggar's Tower, why would I ever want you? I guess the whole point of Ascension 1 is it's harder, and so it gives you Malicious Towers, which are bad and you just mostly don't want, unless you can find some kind of build, right? They're a handicap. Doing well. Tower Promises is pretty good, and the Chaos Tower does buff itself a little bit. I can work on this Well Tower. And, or if I get, I mean, 2 gives me 1 more mana a turn. 3 over here gives me 2 more mana a turn. So I think working on that one might be better long term. And get you leveled up. There we go. Now you buff 2 every time. So more hit points would be nice. Do I want any of you... I don't know if I want any of you just yet. Save my mana. You're keeping yourself damaged, which is good for dealing with the final boss. I need some way to deal with the boss. And it's hard to give Pierce raw stats to beat him. Could we... What is this wave? Should have buffed somebody's stats. That was a crazy wave. I guess I'm investing a lot into mana gain. Tower Promise. Nice level up there will help. Whirlwind Tower. At start turn spends all mana until it gains 10 mana. When gain required amount of mana, it gains +3 being turn. When gain required, so I have to invest mana into it. Once it's got that mana, it gives me 3 mana at the beginning of the round and gives reroll. It's basically a merging of the Well Tower and the Chaos Tower effectively. I've already got them though, so I don't need it. I just need to not die here. A Cerberus. You know what? The way we don't die here is we infuse the Inferno Tower itself. That's the way we don't die here. Maybe that's the thing we should be doing early on, is dumping some stats into the Inferno Tower. Doesn't help against the boss though, but does help make it less likely to lose crowns to these guys. To be fair, the boss takes away all your crowns in one go. Yeah, well worth it. Made us survive this round. Barely. We want damage hit points. Honestly, having more towers each round is pretty good because, you know, I could be re-rolling. Incubator Tower, can't afford you tragically. Ifrit Tower, if I... -1 tower, if I infuse it, when a striking bell explodes and deals 20% damage to all monsters, I don't know. What do I want here? I re-roll this. Janitor. Removes random tower at the start of the round, except the free... I don't really want you. Well Tower. Just grab another Chaos Tower, something to buff over there. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like I can't figure out... not even like one good build to deal with the first boss, apart from like get lucky and get a Glutton Tower and work around that. It's just... The balancing in Inferno seems real rough. This is an early access game, mind you, but man, it's challenging. Doesn't have, like... Everything's all synergy based, and you don't... 10 rounds is enough time to get your synergy cooking. Give me more mana. It's like you want to put the root tower early, which needs... I need to roll... I gotta roll... Basically, I gotta roll for the things that eat the root. I guess what I gotta do. Increase the cost of the towers and towers by 2. That's not good. They all seem bad. Tower spends any mana. This tower receives a permanent hit point bonus equal to mana spent. Mana spending. So I get more bonus hit points. I need damage, not hit points. We're just gonna have to do this, and we will save our mana, and we're gonna have to just re-roll and try to find something that eats roots. I think maybe that's the meta. You get a Chaos Tower, and you roll down for something that eats roots, because it really seems like the way to deal with the first boss is all about the guy that eats roots. That kind of seems to be the thing. Are we gonna lose another? No, I think we're okay here. Buffing the Inferno Tower itself seems pretty good. That might be meta. Gotta learn the meta here. Still learning. It's not an easy game to learn quickly here. Spire Tower has potential to go crazy, but you guys are gonna keep spreading. I need to roll down for... As much as I want these things, I need to roll for the thing that eats you guys. If it would give me it... Oh, you are the worst. Alright, fine. Level you, so we have more rerolls. Gives me another one. Can I get the thing that eats you guys, please? There's like a lot of them that do it, and you're not giving me any of them? Hello? I guess we just save our stuff, and we'll have to put it right here. And the roots will be everywhere. Not really how we want it to be. Crazy. Like, the fact I'm not getting the things that eat the roots is just agony. I guess just roll from first for the roots. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm having a hard time learning. I had a much easier time learning the first game, the first class in this class. It's definitely harder, Inferno. Definitely harder. It's definitely doable. Alright, I've got more roots, but I need the thing that eats the roots. Thank you. Eats the roots, please. Eats the roots, please. Eats the roots, please. You know what? Screw this run. You suck. I hate you. I hate you. New game. That is... I can't believe that. That's unbelievable luck. I'm so mad. All towers are uncommon. Monsters. Honestly, give me the Infernal Tower buff. I think buffing itself might be good. Need the mana. Gargoyle Tower. Is it when I buy like this that counts? Or is it when I use this? I don't know. You can go right there. And I think we enter and save our mana right there. Should be fine. Gargoyle Tower should help us in these early rounds. Make it okay. That's good. Alright. You're 4-5 and you get hit points anytime I spend mana. I don't think buying counts as spending. Janitor Tower. I think the Malicious Towers are all just kind of bad. I feel like Cerberus Tower, the fact it only has 2 hit points. Actually, you might be good against the boss. Maybe you're good against the boss, actually. Give me... Work towards another Well Tower. Give me that Cerberus Tower right there. And maybe that's my problem. I've been sleeping on the Cerberus Tower because it's kind of sucks against these guys because it only has 2 hit points. But against the boss, if the fact it does triple damage might be useful. And we definitely leveled this. We get you leveled up. So now, yeah. Okay, maybe the Cerberus Tower is the key. We've been sleeping on that. Yeah, there we go. Triple damage, and maybe it'll get the job done. I want to get the guy that I put right there to buff both of them. I could just go for another Cerberus Tower right here, maybe. And ration towers. I don't know. Go for a ration build. Buying things does not count for buffing the Gargoyle Tower, but it is a 4-5, which is useful for these early waves. You triple strike value. Yeah, the Cerberus Tower. The Cerberus Tower is it. Yep. The Cerberus Tower might be the key. I do want to keep working on my wells. We're going to want Chaos Towers. Work on that Cerberus. Save the rest of the mana. Maybe the Cerberus Tower is like the go-to thing. Cerberus Tower, Gargoyle, and the other guy that's a 3-3. Maybe those are like the meta things. We're doing well here. You are getting a little farther. No way! I needed to get the guy that buffs. I have not gotten a single guy that buffs the other ones. I need that. More towers in the store, so I'm more likely to get what I want. Tower promises. I needed you ages ago. Ooh, could have gotten you. Vigor. That's if I have the potion build. I don't have that yet. Well, tower, work on you. And let's just go ahead and infuse you, which also gives you hit points, which is nice. And then you have a touch more survivability. And buffing your damage is... That's... You alone will do 30 damage to the boss, which is nice. So we do like that. You guys are... I can't believe... Okay, here's the problem. We're not doing so good against the regular waves here with what we're doing. I needed more of the tower promises faster, for sure. Rerolling could be a good choice for us here. Level U. Reroll. I think trying to go for like the root build is not a good strategy early on for consistency, because you almost never roll a mole or the drover or whoever eats the roots. They're so rare to get. And Genie Tower. Did I roll again trying to get another tower promises? Do I level up my Cerberus Tower? Level up the Cerberus Tower and infuse you, I guess. Alright. Maybe this. Yeah, I think Tower Promise... Maybe Tower Promises and Cerberus are kind of like the carry early on if you get enough of both. I haven't got enough Tower Promises at all. Only got one, is nowhere near enough. Chaos Tower just want to take you out. And is that the last wave? Yeah, okay. Scraping by here. And we want Succubus. You're the one. Succubus. Okay, yeah. Yeah, all the things that absorb the roots are uncommons, and you just don't get them very early that often. Yeah, like all the things that like synergize are uncommons. You don't get them early, so it doesn't work. Maybe there's an imp build I can get going. Let's level this. Reroll it. And Beggar's Tower. The Ascension one's not helping my case any. There's another Tower Promise. Thank you. And infuse you again. And give you hit points. Unlucky. I wanted to give you damage, but could make a difference here. There we go. That's better. The Tower Promise is doing some work for us there. Needed that. Just gotta find some... Like, if you go Guardian Tower on the regular mode, it's usually pretty good with other things to get you past the first boss, not too bad. I need to find what's that go-to strategy that works here for getting past the first boss. Is it just these two combined? Am I sleeping on Imp Towers? What do I want here? It's just a 2-2, but it reduces the cost of Imp Towers. Maybe I just... I don't know, I feel like rolling for another... well, that counts for buffing you. Yeah, not Well Tower. Maybe Well Tower, that would be nice. Another one of these is good. You eat mana. You're just not worth investing in early. Portal Tower can't afford you. I can roll it down here. And it takes so long for that to go and then to roll. Another Tower Promises might be the thing to do here, frankly, just to try and not die against the boss. Maybe some stats on you? No, hit points again. Hit points again. I mean, against regular waves that could come in handy. I still don't know how we're going to scale in the secondary. There's got to be I got to figure out the strategy for beating this this boss here. All right. Luckily survived that. Hit points did some value there. You guys are crazy with it. And we do get past that. Okay, we're surviving. Here's you. I mean, that's great right there. Great value. And we can buff you. Only 1 to damage, and unlucky. I needed more damage buffs, not hit point buffs. I mean, these guys do triple damage, so... I mean, that's like, yeah, that 17, that's what, 51 damage right there is pretty substantial. That's another 39. The triple, yeah, it's Cerberus. It's Cerberus and Tower Promises that make the first boss a lot more manageable. Noted. Plus 8, plus they fixed the text. Plus 8, plus 8, it's only temporary, but that is pretty useful. And it's triple on the Cerberus is actually kind of nice. Annoyance? Ooh, Annoyance on Cerberus is... I'm not sure which is better. Because that's plus 24 damage for the Cerberus. But this also gives the Cerberus a chance to hit again for that triple value. They're both really nice. Give me Annoyance on that frontline Cerberus. Annoyance on you. So get your triple damage again. I can't fit anything here, unfortunately, so we just end our turn there. And you guys do your little dance before we go to the next area. Next area it is. Well, we've got it now. It's Cerberus combined with the Tower Promises, kind of like the way that's like, okay, this is a pretty good way to get past that first boss. And we learn how many... That's a lot of removal tokens. Star token gives you a tower of that type. Gotta be level 5 or higher. I like Star token here with 2 removals. And I can remove something here if I want to. Keep working on Well Towers, I'm sure. Here's the thing. I've got Drover Tower now. Takes 1 hit point permanently for the adjacent tower on the right. And increase that tower's damage by 2 permanently. That's only good if so... that doesn't combine with roots at all. You don't combine with roots at all, do you? You work well in buffing, like... If I could put you to the left of this tower and have something else giving you hit points, but that seems really hard to set up and get that. Duplicate Cerberus Tower and Imp Towers and... you're for the Cerberus build. Okay. What if I put you on the far right? Because I don't want you destroying my towers. Your only value is giving more Cerberus towers to, like, get Cerberus going crazy. So, and, because you'll eventually kill anything to the right. Well, I mean, you've got a lot of hit points, actually. So, but I need you buffing them. I don't know, like, where do I put you? I guess we remove you. Drover goes over here. I don't care about your buffing stats. I just want more Cerberus towers. And I don't want to move my Tower Promises. They're too useful for me. Work on this. We roll it. There we go. That's better. Now we can... Honestly... Well, once these get pretty high up, I think I can move you and put more Cerberus in front, actually. Would be good. And, I mean, I kind of want the Well Tower, but... That's valuable. And we save our mana. Yeah. Drover, it's the Cerberus build. It's the Cerberus Tower build. You start with the Tower Promises with the Cerberus, and then you pivot into the Drover. And you guys are nasty, but the Annoyance value, Triple Strike with Annoyance did great things for us. That was huge. How did you... Like, what are you... Like, you're at level 2, strikes 3 times, it triggers twice. You have Annoyance... Okay, so... So at level 3, do you get any bonus from level 1 to level 2 to level 3? Doesn't really seem like it. Triggers 2 times, triggers 3 times. Apart from that, no. I'm just not sure I took so many hits there. Mole, now you give me a mole. I can work on the chaos tower. Let's roll it down. Another Cerberus is good. Start working on my Cerberus. Another Drover. They probably just changes how much hit points it's taking, how much damage it's doing. I wonder if at level 2 if it takes like 0 hit points. I don't know. Work on you. I mean, I think I'm better off working on leveling up my Tower of Promises than the Drover. The Drover's just there to get me more Cerberus. But the Cerberus are doing great things. The Annoyance token's really high value. 22 hit points is great. So you one-shot them and, yeah, not bad at all, not bad at all. Okay. It's doing good. You survive more. I want more towers. I think more mana would be the thing here, actually. Give me the Tower Promises. Give me the Well Towers for now. That'll just be an investment round in my mana. I'm not sure it's worth it investing beyond that. I am on 1 crown, so I can't lose more. But now we have an idea how to get past the boss. There's Cerberus Tower and Tower Promises work pretty well. If we get past that first boss. It would be good to know other ways as well. We'll discover them over time. I'm not sure we beat this round. You guys are crazy. Nope, we lose it right here. But we did learn how to get past the first boss with the Cerberus build. The potential's there. But that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Now I've got plenty more videos you can watch too. Like this one right here. See you next time.